guys? It's Mary.
And I'm
Leave us a like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about Angel Reese
and Caitlin Clark,
the double queen, Bayou princess.
Now,
Bayou princess. Yes.
LSU, of course, LSU star Angel Reese. Their team won, and they won against Iowa State.
Yeah.
And what has been receiving all this backlash is that Angel Reese did,
the John Cena
the same.
You
can't see me.
You can't see
right.
me.
And actually, of course, John Cena was the first one who did that.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark has been doing that. She is the star of the Iowa State, and so she will do that.
Yeah.
And even when during this whole Final Four, even when they were playing, I think it was Louisville, she told one of their players when, just talking trash, and she was like, shut up. You're down 15 points, So it's like she has been doing it. When she does it, of course, everyone is like, oh, she is,
too good,
phenomenal.
She's too ghetto.
No, that was for Caitlin.
Oh, Caitlin. Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, she has her swag and all this stuff. She has so much passion. She plays the game with so much passion and all that. And when they won, LSU, no one was thinking LSU was going to win. And when they finally won, it was like, Angel Reese, she did the same move, like in front of Caitlin Clark's face, and then pointed at the ring finger, like I'm about to get my ring, okay? Yeah. And people found a problem with that. You had Keith Olbermann, he used to work at MSNBC. I think he got fired from that show.
Did you say she was an effing idiot?
I know. Like, that is such a harsh thing to say.
Which I'm happy Shaquille O'Neal came out.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't hear Shaquille
O'Neal said you need to shut the F up.
Like,
and told him to take his ASS somewhere else.
Like, that's just so ridiculous. There are people who were saying,
tasteless,
Caitlin was
classless,
like
no class,
raised right and all this stuff. Like,
it was so weird.
It's so crazy. First of all, any athlete will appreciate what Angel Reese did, because it's like you are used to doing certain things as there's blood in the water of your opponent. So when it's your turn, you're like, okay, I get the L.
And the men do it all the time. They talking trash
all the time. I mean,
it's not like they even fight on the court.
What was it? James Harden, who used to do the little suit, like, because he he has such beautiful handles that really some people will be like on their behinds trying to like block him or check him, right?
Yeah.
And so he will do this, like put them in a spin cycle,
Yeah.
Any athlete appreciates this. And even Caitlin, even Caitlin said,
she came out.
Let me see here.
She said she should not be criticized.
Yeah, she did say
that. I don't see what the issue is, and that I'm a big fan of hers. Yeah. And it was not a big deal.
It wasn't a big
deal. Basically, along those lines.
Classless and all that. And then, I'm happy there were other sportscasters saying, keep that same energy. If you did not call it classless when Caitlin did it, don't call it classless now that Angel Reese did it. LeBron came out, said something too on her behalf. And it was so funny. People are so petty.
Even Stephen
They came out and said that, we remember 2021, Angel Reese had done, which on her Twitter, that LeBron was no help to his team when they lost Phoenix Suns. And so when LeBron came, on her behalf, she did put the crown, the king crown emoji. And people were like, I guess they're trying to tell LeBron, don't be for Angel Reese. Do you see what she said? But I mean, she's an athlete.
Yeah.
When you're an athlete, you're going to cheer when you do something right. And when you do something wrong, you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it too. So, now, Jill Biden is too funny.
Where'd she come from?
And I know a lot of people were trying to get on Joe Biden, but she was just saying that, which I don't know if I believe or not.
I think it was a whole lie.
She was just trying to say, well, they have taken women's sports so far, like this was the highest viewed women's basketball game. And so that was amazing. So she said, it was kind of like they made history, and she wanted both of them to show up.
LSU made history. Okay, let's be clear.
I was happy. I mean, just Caitlin Clark being the athlete that she is as well. A lot of people have come to see her as well, and the same thing with Angel Reese. I mean, these guys are probably going to be like rivals after a while. But I like what because Joe Biden was like, I'm going to suggest to Joe that he also invites Iowa. Now, I like what the Iowa coach came out to say, Lisa Bluter. She said, I gratefully acknowledge the First Lady's sentiments, but a day at the White House should belong solely to the champion, LSU, and Coach Mulkey. We will welcome the First Lady and President to come to Iowa House, anytime. And she was like, we did not earn, a trip. We didn't earn a trip, so we're not going to go, basically.
Well, LSU also is not going to go either.
Well, I mean, no, the coach Mulkey said that she'll go. I don't know if all the players are not going. Because sometimes the players
the LSU coach said she's going.
Yeah, I did see where she said that she is going to go. Well, no, she said that they have actually not received an invite yet, but I think she's gonna go.
Well, Angel Reese said they're not going because she said that Joe Biden actually did not even put them on the roster for them to win. So Jill Biden actually, when they won the championship, she actually was going to come down to their locker room, and they were actually going to go to Iowa's locker room. She doesn't know they went there to Iowa's locker room, but she said their team declined to actually see her because Joe Biden basically counted them out beforehand. This was even before they even won the championship.
Celebration in the locker room, yeah.
Yeah, basically. So she had already said that they weren't going to go. And then when Joe Biden came out and said, let's invite both, she said, we definitely not going to the White House because of all that. Which for me, I felt Joe Biden, I felt like it's not like she's dense. She knows exactly why. She knows exactly what's been going on in the news about them both. And you decide to take your time to go and show where your loyalty lies. And you decide to show your behind. And that's exactly what she did. And I thought it was disgusting and in poor taste. Even if you thought it was sportsmanship, yay! You don't do that. Shannon Sharp said it. They have not done this since 1869.
Right.
I'm sure there have been plenty of times where we have made history in like these hundreds and hundreds of years. No one has ever said, let's invite the losers and the winners to the White House. It has not been done since 1869. So for you to go and do that when you know what Angel Reese has been going through, and the backlash that's been going on versus Caitlin and Angel Reese, and you decide, well, I'm going to invite them both. It just goes and shows who you are, as far as I'm concerned. So I was actually disgusted. And I was happy that Angel said they're not going, because it was tasteless. But also, I'm not shocked, because Joe Biden has a history. Okay? That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I think I didn't see where she said they're not going to go, but I think if she's saying
that's
that,
what Angel Reese said.
I think that is maybe she's thinking, because the other team is coming. And yeah, I will feel some kind of way, and I probably wouldn't go if they were going to have the other team there,
Yeah.
But in that case, I would love to see LSU come together and all of them not go.
I don't want to see them all separate. Some go, some don't.
Yeah, Biden, he did. I saw where he has put an official invitation now. So I think when Coach Mulkey was talking for LSU and saying they had not been invited yet officially, they now have, and he did not mention Iowa at all in that invitation. So I do remember a time, I think George Bush was in power, and I think Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls, won.
Yeah.
And I don't believe Michael went because he did not like George Bush's stance on the war in Iraq. And I don't believe You guys check, but I do
Wasn't that
believe
the
that he
president that
didn't go.
Kanye West went on TV and said that didn't
George
care
Bush,
about?
yeah,
Was
after
that
the
George
Katrina,
Bush?
that was George Bush. Yes, that was George Bush. And,
Oh wow.
But yeah, so there have been times that certain players, if they don't like that particular president,
They just don't go.
they don't go. And you know something, I'm thinking, I don't think. I'm trying to think. I don't know if LeBron and them went to Trump's when he was president.
I doubt it.
But you know something? But then again, I don't remember that. But I think they didn't have any because of COVID. That was in 2020.
Y'all let us know, basketball fans, if they went or if it was COVID. Because I can't remember.
Yeah. And actually, you know something? No, because President Trump will not have. He lost in 2020, right?
Probably Trump would have, because he's always wanted to be with the cool kids.
No, I know, but they played up until I think October. Like they played really late.
Yeah,
It wasn't. Yeah, it was. They played really late, and then we had it was COVID time too, and then we also had the election, and Trump wasn't president in 2021. So I think they went in 2021. I have to look it up. I think they went in 2021 with Biden. I think, but anyway, yeah. Anyhow, but yeah, you guys get in the comments. What do you think? I was shocked, like
That was faceless.
Like I was shocked that something like this was a problem. Like I was shocked, like when
Y'all act like she stuck up the middle finger and then called her some name in the book.
But,
like,
but my thing is, I think the people who are saying all of that, they can't be athletes. When you are a former athlete or you are an active athlete, you understand what all of that is. And Caitlyn, like her, is just like, wait, I'm the loser today, but hey, I'm gonna come for you again next year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and yeah, the men do it all the time. Maybe they want girls not to be, to sit quietly when we
they want black women to sit down quietly and be humble and not say their piece. And I was like, I'm happy that Angel came out and she said what she said.
I loved what she said.
It was very powerful.
Let me read what she said, because I love what she said about, you guys call me
ghetto, y'all call me hood all year. You guys criticized me. When other people do it, there's no problem. But when I do it, I don't fit the narrative or I don't fit the box that you guys want me in.
Yes.
But this is for the girls that look like me, who are outspoken like me. I'm going to keep on doing it for the girls like me. Unapologetically.
I love it.
I was like, yes, girl, yes. Love it.
Yes.
I was here for it.
I really was. And she's so beautiful too.
Gorgeous
she has
girl.
A beautiful smile, just gorgeous. Okay.
Yes, and I love the sass. I love the unapologetic, like authentic version of herself.
Exactly.
That she continues to put out there.
She's confident.
Yes.
In her game and all of that stuff. It was beautiful to see.
Yes. So you will continue to follow this story.
I know.
But it is Mary.
And Amma.
Leave a like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment.
Down below.
Congratulations, LSU.
Woo!